Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, New Mutants, issue number 8. This is one of those Ed Brisson joints, and this is a freaking great issue. There was a lot of fun in an otherwise terrifying freaking book. Let's get talking about this after we talk about who made it. I may have spoiled, Ed Brisson is the writer. No further spoilers. Marco Failla on art. Sorry if I butchered that name. Carlos Lopez on colors. VC's Travis Lanham doing the letters. Tom Mueller doing the design. Rod Rice doing the cover art, and the production is by Nick Russell. Head of X is still Jonathan Hickman, man. This issue is called A Hunting We Will Go, A Hunting We Will Go, Hi Ho. Nobody wants to hear me sing. So anyway, this was fun. We get a whole bunch of good stuff. Right off the bat, we get to see that Maxime and Manon, the two little they're not even albino. Like, what are they? They're like pure white, psycho French kids. I'm just saying. And they're hanging out with Sebastian Shaw. And this is interesting because they're like giving him some kind of information and stuff like that. And the big question is, what did they do? Were they spies the whole entire time for Sebastian? What's up? So, very interesting. I'm digging on it. All that being said, the real story is, partial of the story is Magma, Armor, and Boom Boom hanging out. They all decide to go to Nova Roma, which is in Brazil. Like, I don't know if a lot of people know this, but basically this is the new Roman Empire. And there's a good little bit of information put down here inside this book about Nova Roma. Anything else, feel free to look it up. But anyway, and I'll talk about it a lot more on my Thursday night, aka Friday morning, spoiler review at midnight Eastern Standard Time. So anyway, it's going to be full spoilers for all of the Dawn of X books, and it's going to be live, so you guys get to interact, ask questions, make comments. I get to respond to them. It's a really good interactive moment. Anyhow, so anyway, these guys, they're doing whatever they're doing, and they're going around. They're like, oh, apparently there's something going on here. Look, there's a mutant who basically looks exactly like freaking Nightcrawler. No, seriously, exactly like Nightcrawler. Anyhow, I think that this is actually going to be the first appearance of that one, the Children of the Atom, that one character who's in there. Interesting. Yes, no, maybe, possibly. Anyway, they've got to go and stop some wild beasts that are killing these animals. That's all cute. Listen, for me, the real story, Sebastian Shaw. Oh, yeah. Listen, if you're reading Sebastian Shaw in the Marauders book, you're like, oh, he's evil. You watch this one, you're like, oh no, I love Sebastian Shaw. I don't think that Hickman got the message. Like, there was a memo put out, and Hickman was just like, yeah, I haven't been at my desk in weeks. Maybe actually send me an email instead of leaving a post-it on my computer screen, because I don't use that. Anyhow, so he goes and he makes Sebastian Shaw a straight-up G in this. He goes to the guy in charge of the cartel that sent that one purple guy, whatever the heck he was, back in, a couple issues ago, where they were killing off Beak's family and whatnot. This was really bad. This is the guy who sent them. Sebastian Shaw shows up. It's like, oh yeah, you guys were like, you sent those people so that you could force our hand because you want the drugs and whatnot. You want to overthrow your government. Listen, all the things that I said that they were going to do, look at that. Somehow the professor was right again. I'll take the credit for that. If you're not going to pat me in the back, that's okay. I got really long arms. I'm good with it. Anyhow, so yeah, this was funny. He shows up and he really flexes the power of Blackstone, which is the House of the Black King in Hellfire Bay. He straight up flexed that muscle. And this was like, he gave a pimp slap like nobody's business, left a mushroom tat on the forehead of this dumb drug cartel leader. I loved what he did in this. He was beast in this. So anyway, these monsters that went and started doing their attack, not only are we going to get some more information on them soon, we actually have a little bit of information in this book when we get to the very end of the book. I'm not going to give the information on that. This is not a spoiler review. Also, Boom Boom starts doing a diary. What's this now? I am impressed by this comic book. Brisson's a great writer. Like, bottom line, when push comes to shove, he is a really good writer. And I enjoyed every single thing that happened in this book for the most part. These characters, they had to fight against these monsters that didn't seem to have an easy weakness. And then what happens? They actually find a weakness. Otherwise, these are child murdering monsters, which is really grotesque and sad. Really interesting way of shaping an entire story. You know? Anyway, guys, I'm enjoying this. I'm interested in seeing where these monsters actually come from and what that character at the end is all about. Oh, another first appearance? I'm not entirely sure because I didn't see a name for that one, but maybe somebody knows something I didn't notice. I'd be happy to find out. Comments below, please. Turn that thing sideways, like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, please, and watch one of these videos on the side. In the meantime, I'll talk to you guys later. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.